Launching in the game right now. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's well, this is fun. We can start here. But we've already got match one rolling. Friday Night SMITE. Good to have you along. Let's get this one up though. That's the one we want to see because then we can actually get the big picture of the game. A couple of good loadouts so far on each team. And it looks like we've got a nice variety of skins as well. You can see right now, just on the right there, there's the gummy bear Medusa. Just gonna highlight that just for a second because that's one of the Twitch Prime skins that you can collect. Now, I don't believe it's still available. It may be, but coming next week is going to be another Twitch Prime skin, and that will be Krang, part of the Ninja Turtles update that they brought in. Now, they do also have, I should mention, 2 sets of Ninja Turtles, and we were sort of discussing this polite can I just a couple of days ago as to what makes them different. And the short version is just the animation style. One has eyeballs, the other one doesn't. And so the one that doesn't is the cheaper cost one. It's a little more older school. It looks more rugged and more to the comic books. The newer ones, the Nickelodeon ones, they're more friendly looking. They've got much cleaner lines, much friendlier colors. They're a little bit more expensive. They're the 3,500 gem ones, but definitely nice. If you have a preference, make your purchase. Thanks, Ganesh. But regardless, really cool skins. Can't wait to see Krang. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It is match one, Friday Night SMITE. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Good to have you along. Canuck is in the first one here. He says first game, big oof. 2 10s and a 20. Ooh, well, we'll get to see who that is when we load this in. You can see him at the back there on blue. He's the pirate crocodile. He's got a little bird on his shoulder. I'm not sure if he actually stays on his shoulder when he goes into his ultimate in the ground, and then he'll pop up like a Nile River crocodile does. But we'll see if that actually happens. He's also got his tail whip and a good dash where he can throw a bad guy backwards into his friendlies. Watch for that to happen. Could be very deadly for the poor sucker that gets caught by it. And then Alpoch, who's right in front of him, could actually help out in bombing whoever does get thrown by Sobek and really easily handing them some damage. And then, of course, the person in front of him, Ao Kwong, could come in with some nice finishes. Ao Kwong has some very speedy attacks. He's got a little bit like Loki. He can vanish into the darkness and emit some really fantastic damage on the enemy without them really knowing it until it's too late. And then we've also got Scotty, not somebody we're see I think every week here in Friday Night SMITE is Scotty, because one of the classic hunters in this game mode. She's got her ice patch, the dog, which can attack, and of course, as a hunter, the basic attacks are very dangerous, and you don't want to get caught consecutively by a hunter. Each consecutive shot usually is when they're going to start stacking that damage repeatedly into your backside. So attack speed and then critical weapons, obviously something we'll look for her to build. And then Ganesh, the interesting thing about Ganesh is that they don't actually tally kills. It's very rare to see Ganesh get a kill, let alone 2 or even 3, or as we could see in this game mode tonight, a pentakill here. Let's actually throw this right up now, get you guys a chance to. Will we see a pentakill tonight prediction? You got 5 minutes. And it could happen very early in this match, so get them in now, because you might be right, you might be wrong. We'll see. On to other side of the map. We got Team Red, Persephone at the back there. Very dangerous, as she makes the enemy team play Frogger, is what we like to call it. She sends waves of plants up and down the lane, and it's really difficult. You got to move around them, or you're going to suffer a lot of damage. The Axolotl Ratatasker, going to be a lot of fun to watch him diving through the trees. That's the 20. We've also got Kronos. Oh, yeah, I see lots of talented on that side. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of X's. Yee. A Kronos who's got the ability to zap backwards in time with his ultimate ability. Only 8 seconds. And whatever his hit points were when that happens, that's what he's going to get. So it's kind of an interesting ultimate. He can use his abilities as well to tank towers and minions, enemy gods, rather. So we'll see if he does that. And then finally, we've got Medusa and Artemis, a pair of archers. We talked about Medusa just very briefly with the skin choice, but she, of course, the Gorgon, has the ability to cast the stone and a lot of rapid poison and arrow attacks. So we'll see what happens with her. And then Artemis doubling up with that hunter ability. Lots of arrow attacks, lots of speed from her, but it's her ultimate ability. She drops that pig down, and he charges off at the next nearest god. And as long as there's another one nearby in the range of the pig, he'll keep going, and he'll go as far as he can until he runs out of gods or he runs out of distance. So it's kind of amusing to watch happen. But it's going to be a good one. Friday Night SMITE match 1. Team Blue, Team Red. Let's see what happens here as they start picking their first items. Looks like the Mystical Mail build on Sobek. Good starting tank item there. Good for dealing lots of damage to the people around him. And then all that incidental extra damage. It's something they've got to mitigate all game long. So as a first take item, that's actually a very clever item. We've also got a Ring of Hecate for Kronos. It attaches a little bit of attack speed and a little bit of lifesteal, but also a Hex. And when that Hex applies, he does just a bit more damage, and it's very helpful that way. It looks like we've got... I'm just noticing here, as Ganesh has actually got no ultimate on cooldown. I'm wondering if Ganesh is disconnected, but it doesn't look like that's the case. As you can see, Ganesh here on Team Blue, but ultimate definitely down. So not sure what's happened there. Ganesh not having the pillars is going to mean that for the first minute in some of this game, they're going to be a little less powerful than they otherwise could or should be. There's those plants of Persephone you can see there, right in the middle of the lane. She's going to activate those for a heal when they're low little bulbs. When they're tall plants like that, she springs them off, and you can see Sobek there having to play a little Frogger early. Artemis comes in, a couple of shots on the Scotty as things just starting to warm up here. Sobek dives in, tail whip, nice job there, getting in, getting out. There's the pig from Artemis right away. As you can see already, Persephone dropping her ultimate. Outwatch his. Lots of damage getting thrown around early here. Let's see who catches it first. Team Blue picks one up on Ratatasker. Nice double there for Outwatch. Team Blue, they're up 3-0. Sobek dive, great toss. Right into the clan there as Persephone dives away for a little bit of life, hopefully, as Sobek gets topped up. Outwatch now a triple right early in this match. This is one of the few times where you could see a double or even a triple pentakill, and very rarely would you ever see that in this game mode, only because of the amount of dying that happens and the clock at the start point. You can see here as another one goes. Sobek tries to crash through, doesn't work. He's going to try and run interference on the tower. Not enough shots on the tower right now, though. A couple, but it's not going to be enough. Kronos trying to wind back up here against Sobek. Sobek moving back out of the tower. Team Blue up a few points. Ratatasker in the sky trying to find someone to ultimate on. Doesn't seem to catch anyone here as he opts back into the party. And they're going to form back up 5-5. Team Blue moves down the lane. They're going to try and pick up the heal. There they do. Nice grab there as the team moves in. And you can see that nice little dial attack. That's Artemis using her ability very well. Team Blue playing very well offensively. Sobek another toss there. This time it's Kronos. He warps back using his ultimate, safely getting back into the play. Outwatch now laying his ultimate back underneath Persephone's. Great double teaming there as Outwatch has an excellent response for Team Red, and he's got another double kill and an execution. I was going to say, I think there he is. Ao Kwong came in very, very sneaky. Ao Kwong, he dives back in. Like I said, you got to watch for him. Team Blue doing a great job so far in this one, up 9-0. As that tower has gone down, Team Red going to be thinking about a new strategy and how to handle Team Blue. Not a good start for Team Red. They've got a lot of options on the table as to what they can do, but this is not a good one. This is not a good option. Trying to do a solo effort isn't going to help. Medusa and Artemis are coming in and trying to help their team out by making solo efforts. Sobek, unfortunately, paying the price there as his team tries to get the tower. He sacrificed himself, unfortunately, couldn't get it. Ultimately, a decent defense by the archers of Team Red. Artemis and Medusa coming in quite handily, actually, with some big oomph as the double ultimate paid off. And you can see Team Blue rallying themselves in the jungle, a very dangerous place to stop and take a breath. Ooh, very nice job, Persephone, capturing the bulk of Team Blue in that. Great move there. As you can see, Team Blue now split. Team Red getting responded to by Outwatch once more. Ao Kwong in the jungle, tries to get a quick kill off. Doesn't work. Ratatasker up in the sky. You see him there in the tree branches. Let's see where he tries to land. He gets a little bonus when he does. A little boom there, and unfortunately not much going to happen. Ganesh tries to push the lane and is able to get it. You see that rewarded to Scotty, though. That's how Ganesh works. He doesn't get the kill. It's shifted to the next god available. Another one there for Outwatch. Now unstoppable. 7 kills, 8 kills. That's a double. Great game so far for Outwatch. The downside's going to be if they get caught in a situation where he doesn't have a buy. Nice kill there, Ao Kwong. And he needs one. Let's see if he gets a second execute there. No, it's Canuck taking that one, but that's all right. Whole team goes back, finishes the tower off. Team Blue playing an excellent team game right now. Everyone firing together very well. Persephone all alone trying to 1v5. Gets a little support there from Kronos as he comes in from the fountain. They're trying to defend the 4-minute mark. It's 14-1. So far, Team Blue running away with this. Nice grab there by Sobek. He's caught, however, by Persephone, and she just rallies damage in there with Artemis. She makes him pay the price. Medusa comes in with a strong stone hit. Alpoch tries to save his team and does a great job becoming divine with a double kill. Absolutely fantastic play there. Alpoch on fire right now. Persephone defending well. Kronos trying to assist as well. Ratatasker simply existing is all he can do at this point in the game. There's not much he's got for options. There's a nice ultimate used by Ganesh on Kronos. He's trapped in the cage. Kronos now suffering huge damage from Alpoch. And Ao Kwong comes in with the finish. And that's going to help them get to a 17-2 split on this game. The gold starting to pile up, 32,000 to 23,000. That kind of separation is almost unrecoverable. The catch is, though, Team Blue has to go back and spend it. Doesn't do diddly for you if it's sitting in your pockets. So what they should do at this point wisely is either take the death or rush the Phoenix and the Titan and see where they go. Let's see what happens here. A little bit of a recap and recovery here. Persephone tries to put her ultimate down, gets one in there. Ao Kwong not able to use his ultimate. Alpoch coming in as well. He's going to try and blast some zombies in there, but it doesn't work. Scotty trying to fend off the Kronos. It's working well. Scotty trying to pump some damage into the Sobek. Doesn't work. Sobek smiles, grins, and keeps going. You can see Ratatasker right at the top of the flame. That is an immortal Alpoch as he drops his ultimate yet again very wisely. And a nice double there for Sobek. Let's see if he picks a triple up here or maybe even a quadra. Lots of options. Sobek dashes, crashes through the Phoenix. Tail whip. Nice triple there for Sobek. He's going to go right past the Titan. Looking for that Ratatasker. Ratatasker very low. Sobek hunting him down. The rat just so slippery. And it looks like the Ganesh is going to take a kill there from the Ratatasker. Sobek goes back to the Phoenix. And Team Blue goes and gets a couple of quick buys as they set themselves back up for more successes here. Sobek and Alpoch now just staying at the Phoenix. A very smart move. As you see, they're all the way at the other end of the field. This is like football, American football. There is a positional play element, and you want to be closer to the other team's end zone because there's only one way to win this game, and that's by, well, I guess there's two ways. The first one is to make the other team surrender. The second one, nice job, Ao Kwong going 1v5. This is crazy. This shouldn't work, but it might. We'll see what happens here. But you want to get the Titan down. You want to be able to get that Titan down. The only way to do that is, of course, being up at the other team's position. Look at the single effort there by that Ao Kwong doing a fantastic job maneuvering away from the team, buying all that time. Look at him go. Scotty now showing up to assist. Ao Kwong retiring into that jungle to take a heal. Great single effort there by Ao Kwong, helping his team out. You can see the heal right on the right side of the frame. Persephone drops some damaging plants down. Ao Kwong now going to get trapped and killed very easily there by Kronos as the trap of Artemis was able to capture him. And Persephone able to make him moving around, caught him in there. Now you see three more of Team Blue getting together. That's a good attack there by the Ganesh as he crashes through with Alpoch, picking one up and Scotty the other. Here comes Team Blue. A taunting laughter coming out of Ganesh as they crash through the Phoenix. Here it comes. I'm not surprised at all at this pace for this game. We'll see if there's going to be a surrender at the 10 or if Team Blue can actually pick this up before the 10-minute surrender limit. That is now a killing spree for Zippy Face. He's got three more again. It's absolutely fantastic game for him. And Canuck as well, having a great game here. Sobek, he's got himself a triple kill as a tank. Fantastic start to Friday Night Smite. Phoenix is gone. Oh, 3 up and a Titan. Let's see if they can defend. Ratatasker, Medusa, Persephone. Nice attacks there on the Titan. Alpoch laying his ultimate down. Persephone and Medusa hers as well. Good defense there on the Titan. Sobek getting absolutely crushed by Medusa. Scotty has a response for Persephone. The Titan about halfway down. It needs to go all the way. Let's see what happens. Lots of damage here from Team Red trying to defend, and a great job there by Kronos. You see Ao Kwong working hard and he is just barely denied, but he's going to go for another one here, and he gets Kronos in the end that way. Looks like another kill there for Team Red. This time it was Artemis on the Ganesh. Ao Kwang now trying to retreat as fast as he can. He's got a double pursuer in Medusa and Artemis, and that's going to put away the bulk of Team Blue. There's Scotty defending her tower. There's Team Red. They're going to clean up some minions, and they're going to take a couple of licks of their wounds here. I'm not sure if they're going to surrender this match or not, as they're starting to claw their way back into this. We'll see what they think about doing here, as they've had a couple of good goes. That's a very dangerous situation we see, as that Scotty's moving into the lane. Or sorry, Artemis is moving into the lane. That may or may not be a good idea, depending on what happens here with the remainder of Team Blue. Scotty dives in. And here comes Sobek. Persephone, Medusa, and Artemis now. Team Red, Sobek, and Scotty for Team Blue. The minions getting carved up just a little bit, as you see the remainder of each team taking their time getting back to the mid area here. Looks like we're going to have a 10-minute restart. Game's all brand new at the midpoint. Here comes Sobek and Artemis ultimate. There's the pig. A nice attack there from Sobek. He's stunned, and Persephone and Medusa laying down their ultimates. Team Red getting a little desperate here. There's an ultimate from Ganesh as they start to separate Team Red once more. Alpwatch has an answer for his team. Burst damaging away. Scotty cleaning up the trash. Sobek throwing backwards. Fantastic for Scotty. Great move there by Sobek. That's going to do it for this game. I would be very surprised if Team Red allows this to be a Titanfall. We'll see. Chances are good. They're probably going to try and throw the surrender clock up. We'll see what happens. Team Blue absolutely should have no problems picking this one up here. We'll see what happens, though. A good coordinated defense could change everything. Let's watch. The Titan already halfway down. Good point defense there, but Scotty in with a quick answer on Artemis. That's going to do it. You see the Titan there being beaten down 102 a hit. Absolutely fantastic game for Team Blue. 34-11 at the 10:55 mark. What a great start on Friday Night Smite. Boy, are you warmed up tonight, buddy? Like Canuck and I were we were in the arena just before the match, just playing some bots. Fuck, I think he's all warmed up. Look at that. 6 kills, 16 assists with the Outwatch. 15. What a burst damage monster he was. What was his damage at? Let's have a look see here. 22,400 damage. Did they mitigate? They didn't even mitigate anything close to that. They had no chance. No chance at all in trying to fend off that kind of beast. What did he build? Let's have a look. What was that Outwatch's build? That was fantastic. Starting with a Chronos pendant, a Rod of Tahuti, a Bancroft's Talon, and the Enchanted Spear. Probably going to go for, I guess, a Mage's Staff or whatever that one is. Some interesting picks there. A lot of power, a lot of pen, but I think most of it came down to, honestly, some really good timing on his pops. That'll do it every time. If you just get the right timing on him, you can him away, and away you go. Yeah, Divine Ruin, I think. Yeah, maybe that too. Divine Ruin is an absolutely fantastic item now. They've got some really good stuff in there. Let's actually take a look really briefly here at Outwatch. So his abilities are fairly simple, but it's this one that everyone always misses these first items, I think, because these are your 1, 2, 3, and your 4, your ultimate ability. But it's these little guys here. Outwatch is closely attuned with the dead. He consumes the corpses. I don't know if you remember this or not. When he walks over them, and then any corpse explosion restores 7% of his maximum health and 3% of the mana. So he can stay out there a fairly long time if he just blasts people again and again and again. And if he doesn't, he can run over one of his corpses and pick him up that way. Buck 45, yeah, I dig that. And then some of the items that the guy was using, the Rod of Tahuti, an excellent item. I'll just look for it through here. I know where it is. 140 magical power. That's got a lot of pop in it, doesn't it? The cooldown, of course, from the Chronos Pendant, 100 magic power in there. And then I do like this item, just FYI, the Doom Orb. It's a lot of bang in it, but it's the move speed. Movement speed, I know everybody got the boots upgrade or whatever, but in my mind, move speed is something you just can't quite replace. Even if everyone's all got the same. Well, we all got magic booties. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. But I think some boots are better than other boots. Wing Blade, that sort of stuff. Golden Blade. Hasten Katana. these are items. These are items you should have in your build. And if you're not sure why, take a look at them. Give them a try. And you'll find some different things. You'll be like, well, what's the difference between the stone cutting sword and the golden blade or the hasten katana? They're all in the same build tree. They're all in the same sword tree. So which one's going to be the right one? Well, it depends on your game. Depends on you too. I like to use the golden blade because it hits the target next to the one I'm hitting for half of the damage I'm dealing him. So it's sort of like extra superfluous overflow damage that you get for free. A little attack and move speed is always nice. It's always nice. How you build the gods, though, it changes too, depending on your match. Because some of them are just... Oh, looks like we got our next one up here. There we go. What do we got going on here? Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. First change over now. We see Izanami roll in. An Ares on Team Red. Canuck shifting into a Raijin. That's an interesting change. You'll see on each team, Horus is the healer for blue, and Chang is the healer for red. Now, those players cannot change. They can't re-roll those characters. They can change them with other players, but they cannot be re-rolled. Some interesting picks so far. A lot of changes on each team, maneuvering which character's getting what and who gets what. So far, some very dangerous choices. It looks like this is where we're going to settle for. Yep, that's going to be it. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's start on Team Red. Let's go front to back. It's Canuck in Raijin's skin, and Raijin has an absolutely fantastic ultimate ability. He casts 4 drum beats at great range, but some of them do different things than others as well. Of course, a lot of damage, but as an example, one will actually taunt the enemies to attack Raijin, so whatever they were doing, they're going to stop doing that and turn and face him. Could be dangerous for him, but it's also very effective at drawing the attention of the enemy team. Next in line, we got Chang. She's a healer, although she's got a lot of damage as well. You don't want to get caught by her ultimate or her one ability, and her basic attacks can do a lot of damage. And normally, she can send the rabbit back to go make a buy, but because this is assault, she has to die to make her purchases. She can't actually send the bunny back and make the purchase on her behalf. However, interesting is Ho Yi, the archer. Now, as I understand it, she's the bride and he's the groom in the paired skins. Now, I don't know if that's any sort of actual story in the canon of the two characters, of the two gods or what have you, but still interesting nonetheless. Ho Yi, excellent archer. Watch for his ultimate to come crashing down from the sky, and of course his banking arrow shots off the walls deal more damage every time they bounce off of something. Thor, you see him there with old Mjolnir. He's got his wall ability he can cast down as well, and he can of course jump into the sky, crash down, and whip Mjolnir around, causing huge damage. Good guy to have on your team. Finally is Ares. We'll see if his ultimate comes to pass and makes a lot of effective use of it in this one. His ultimate of course can chain all of the enemy players caught in range, drives them back into a single spot, chaining them together for a second or so, and then that makes it so his team can absolutely cascade damage upon them, wave upon wave. We'll see if that happens. On Team Blue, starting at the front, we got Kukulkan, the blue dragon O'Doom. He's got wind for days, and his line attack is devastating. You don't want to be hit by any of it. Just stay away from the wind dragon. Next in line is Izanami. She's got those kamas, and she's going to throw them hard and fast, and is absolutely awful. The lower she gets in hit points, the worse she is in damage. So the lower she gets, watch out. She gets really grisly. Don't be near that when it goes off. Horus, the team healer, big power attacks, lots of big swings, but his ultimate can displace his team from one part of the map to the other, apparently where he chooses to put it. Now, the nice thing about that is when he does this, he can catch his enemy by surprise and really cause problems for them, disorganizing them. Merlin behind him, it's Aang actually, is one of the special skins. You see him doing push-ups. Don't ask how he's doing them. We'll not talk about that, but he's got a lot of magical damage. Look for him to use both his fire, frost, and arcane spells in conjunction with each other. The faster he casts through them, the more damage he can do as well. And then finally, at the very back there, we've got On Her with a giant spear. Look for him to cast his totem in the ground. It will be something he wants to pin an enemy god to, and then rail shots of his spear into them. It's an absolutely devastating attack. He could be probably one of the most dangerous players on the map, but we'll see what happens here as match 2 A Friday Night Smite is getting set to load in. And here we are in the lane. Let's pass over. What are we on? Team Red's Titan. No, Team Blue's Titan. And we'll make our way for mid-ice as we let the players load in from the locker room. Well, a few interesting first build items here. We're looking forward to Ares building some auras. That's going to crank his magic power up. You see Izanami with the Blood Forge. Great pick for her, as if she kills anyone, she's going to get a bubble. It's going to last quite a while and help protect her. As you see a little bit of early game taunts there coming out of Team Red. Team Blue forming up at their tower. You see, I think that's Chang off there. Yeah, you can see the little bunny trailing behind her. There's Raijin, Canuck. Coming up to greet the enemy. There's a ward down in the mid here. There's more taunting from Team Red. Very confident feeling from Team Red, it appears. Team Blue, just a couple of hops there from Merlin. He's like, oh, hey guys, what's up? Oh, the Friday Night Smite. It brings the fun. Sure does. Here's the minions. You see as the clock now ticking at to the 1 mark. And lots of taunts. Both sides now getting warmed up. Here we go. Let's see if Ares brought a blink. He did not. He chose to get a heal item. And so we'll see what happens here. There's Team Blue. Kukulkan dropping a quick wind into the minions there. And you can see Horus quickly in there on Raijin with some heavy damage. He dashes out a nice attack from Kukulkan, but it goes right through the middle of Team Red. Ares now at the front guarding. And you can see he's getting ready to use his ultimate ability. He wants to get all 5. Team Blue scattering around the tower on her. There's his totem. There's the pillar. Ares drifting right. Raijin coming in the left. You see Thor bounding into the sky. There's Ares up. He's got his chains out. Drops 2 or 3. He's got a nice attack there. Thor and Huo Yi dropping huge bombs. Team Red off to an early 2-0 start. Nice attack there by Merlin trying to defend the tower, as you can see Team Red getting ready to crash. Some quick and early heals from Team Blue trying to top each other up as we've got Team Red pressing. Thor, Ares, Raijin all crashing together very well, making that ultimate work. Raijin dropping some drum damage. Merlin with some great dragon damage, and Thor with a big hit as well, picking up a trading shot. There's Team Red and Blue. Nice job there, Team Red. Nice job there, Team Blue. Each one able to actually find a good, quick, and easy kill. You see at the back there, that's the on her. Very dangerous, very low. He's looking for a heal from his teammates. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find one, though, as Kukulkan drops another very successful wind attack on her, using his as well. And once more, jumping into the middle, there's Horus. Great attack by Merlin. Crashing through there was Horus. What a great move. And he pops a couple of quick heals on his team. Ares falling back through the clouds. Chang supplying him with a quick heal. Raijin and Merlin now trying to fight it out. You see Horus using his ability there. He goes with his ultimate right into the middle of Team Red, causing them to move all over the place. Now Merlin using his fire to start separating them. Chang able to top the team up, though. The bubble helping out quite a bit. She's using an item called the Lotus Crown, and every time she heals, anyone that gets caught with that heal gets a bubble. That bubble, of course, soaks just a bit of damage, not a lot, but it sure does help if you don't take the first hit. Team Blue defending well on her. Horus and Kukulkan using their abilities nicely. Ares looking like he wanted to come in, use his ultimate. It is ready. The whole of Team Red is ready to go. But they're not going to be able to make that work with Thor gone. There's Ares. He's got 3 in the chains. The dragon comes down, misses with it. Huo Yi's got his ultimate in the sky. Lots of damage there from Canuck as he and Huo Yi double down and take a couple of quick kills there on Team Blue. It's up 6-2. Chang now finishing off, and on her picking up one more there for his team as a triple is laid in for Raijin. He's getting a couple of zaps from the tower. He turns back out and in as he goes straight in for the tower. Team Red on fire right now early in this one. 3 minutes in, they're going to get that tower down. Not bad at all. And you can see Team Blue coming right around the Phoenix here. Team Red probably wisely to just maybe stop at this point and take a break and get healed up. As you can see, they're all collecting in together, each team. That's a good place to sort of form the next position, as this is where the heal's going to come in. Merlin dropping some frost damage down there, trying to end those minions as the friendlies moving away. More taunting there from Chang Red. Kukulkan drops some damage there on Ares. He's going to soak a little more from Merlin as he decides to maybe move backwards. Chang tops him up with a heal on her, using his totem to try and reposition Team Red away from his tower. You can see the narrows of this lane. Here comes Horus using his ultimate again. Anyone in there is going to move with him. There it comes into the backside of Team Red. Team Red's caught now. Again, Horus. Ares is getting really hurt there from on her. Absolutely leveling some damage in. Horus able to use that ultimate ability of his to catch Team Red a little bit by surprise. Ares now getting quite a few of Team Blue in the trap. He picks one up. Huo Yi dropping some major damage. Chang comes in, finishes a couple more as Team Red having a field day with those Ares ultimates in this game mode. You can see the pursuit right now is relentless. Merlin trying to stave off any extra damage he can. He's switching forms again. This time he's in his arcane mode as he's going to try and burst damage down that way, preventing the enemy from entering the tower. On her, doing his best he can to defend. Ares recognizing, smelling blood, decides this is it. Huo Yi finishes him off, and look at the great defense there by Thor with the tower wall to try and keep Merlin out. Good damage there from Kukulkan as he walks in. Here comes Horus again. He's been great so far tonight. Merlin picking up a nice kill there on the red team heals. Ares trying to fight it out in the tower. He's going to pay for it. Not wisely to take those kills. Team Blue now up 4-3 on the board, but down 12-5 at the tally at the top. Thor going to move out for a heal, maybe with Huo Yi. Let's see what happens here. Horus, Merlin, Izanami, and Kukulkan pressing the lane for Team Blue. Team Red already has one tower down and part of the next gone. Team Red going in the jungle but not getting the heal. Not sure what was going on there. I'll double back and pick that up. Maybe they just missed it. Little communication error there. Horus into the jungle as he warps past him is Thor. Nicely done. Merlin trying to barbecue him. Kukulkan comes in and the dragon strikes. Merlin finishes the job. Polite Canuck, though, having a whale of a game here tonight as Raijin, as he comes in, picks one more up for his team, settling the deal. Nice job there as he takes a couple of quick pulsing heals from his meditation cloak on her, dropping that tower defense once more, trying to press Team Red out of the tower and in for his own team. It's now 16-3. Team Red getting a bit of a response here from Team Blue as the damage is starting to pile up on the other side. On her, jumping in. Looks like that heal went to Raijin, though. Nice move there, trying to go for it. Here's Merlin with a lot of damage. Horus comes in with a beast mode attack. Raijin, very low, isolated on the side. Huo Yi fighting for his life. Chang comes in, saves it, and deals some damage and a kill. Nice job there by Horus, trying to stay alive. Here's Ares now. He's going to get hit by the Kukulkan. As you can see, Horus going up once more for his ultimate, going to crash into the back. Looks like he caught Raijin. Wow, what a great move there by Horus, using his ultimate ability, getting a double kill. Fantastic move. Ares uses his ult, pulls two back. Great move there by Thor to finish that off, and Kukulkan comes in. What a great play there. Great series of events. Oh man, what a game. It's going up once more for his ultimate, gonna crash into the back. Looks like he caught Raijin. Wow, what a great move there by Horus, using his ultimate ability, getting a double kill. Fantastic move. Ares uses his ult, pulls two back. Great move there by Thor to finish that off. Back now, Team Red isolating Team Blue. Only a couple of players there, Izanami and Horus. Izanami very low, very dangerous at that level. Horus crashing through with some assistance from Merlin. Ares is going to try and barbecue him, but Merlin's going to try and barbecue Ares. It's like a Kentucky cook-off here. You see Thor, Chang, and Ares defending their territory right now, but 5 up for the Team Blue. They're going to press. Onher's come in. He's got a nice shot there in the Ares. Thor drops the wall. That's going to stun and slow the enemy. But they're moving forward. They're going to press this. Chang comes in. She's going to try and top the team up. There she's got 1 and 2 heals. Pulsing Meditation Cloak's going to help out Team Red. They're getting hurt pretty bad now as Team Blue starting to edge some damage up here. It's 16-8 for Team Red. It started out very one-sided. It's starting to even up now. Horus right through the middle of the team. Ares has 2 in the ult. Kukulkan misses with the dragon. Lots of damage from Huo Yi and Chang. Nice job there. Trading shots. Huo Yi picking up 2. Chang gets 1. And there's only a handful of hit points left on the board. Most of them in Red's favor. That's a triple now for Huo Yi as you see Merlin on the run. Huo Yi crashing, looking for it. Here comes a quadra. Nice job there as Thor robs the Huo Yi of a quadra kill, but ends up saving at least the team's day and getting the tower down. That'll be a good win in the end, but a little bit of an unsatisfactory play, unfortunately, for the Huo Yi, who did a great job trying to single out that last quadra kill. A nice job nonetheless, Thor, in finishing that off. Some games you really do need a player just to end that kill, just to get it finished off. That was unfortunate they got the quadra miss, but regardless, a win is more important. There's another one for you, Huo Yi. Tally that one into the old chalker. Kukulkan now trying to defend. He's got 4 attackers. He's got himself, some minions, and a phoenix. It's not much, but he can do good with it. Let's see what happens. The minions of Team Red. Nice job there. Horus coming right from back to front there, and he's going to help defend the tower as well. He's going to use his ultimate. Crashing through, a nice dragon attack goes right through the middle, doesn't work. Horus to the back, through the middle. He's hitting Chang for quite a lot as she's all kinds of distracted. Thor trying to protect her. Horus moving to the back with his team. Team Red forming back together. Merlin trying to cause problems for Team Red. It's not working. Horus doing a great job though. You see Thor now in the air. He's going to go to the back looking for some softies. Horus turns, tries to run. There's Thor crashing into the middle of Merlin. Merlin zaps away, then back in. He's got lots of damage on that Team Red now as they've got all 5. Horus crashes in. 3 in the hit, 4 more. He's using lots of damage. Team Red buffing damage. Horus is absolutely soaking up as much as they can handle him. And it looks like another kill there for Canuck as he's tallied up quite a few tonight as Raijin doing a great job here. Team Red, Team Blue crashing into each other quite solidly, but it so far has been Team Red with all the finish, and once more, not much for him to do there. Great move there by Merlin, able to get all of Team Red with that hit. On her, trying to defend as well. You see Team Red is frustrated there. Nice job, Merlin, throwing some huge damage down. That was a fantastic play by the Merlin of Team Blue in defending their Phoenix. He is absolutely doing the job right now, and Canuck is going to try and answer for him. Merlin defending without Kwong. He's now got Izanami with him. It's 4v3 Team Red. Ares, Chang, Raijin, Thor. And you see Horus behind the wall trying to taunt or maybe tempt Team Red to attack. Here comes Ares using a chain attack, but on her punches him back with his spear. There's Izanami coming in there, and more attacks. Devastating hits there by Merlin as Horus goes right for the healer. Team Red, they're pressing hard. Dragon attack by Kukulkan lays down some nice damage there for Team Blue. Good hit there again. Merlin, he's done a great job for his team as the Kukulkan is able to pick up a hit as well. Ares able to get the heal, the speed boost, and the mana burst, so that's going to deny Team Blue, but it cost him his life. Not a great trade as Canuck tries to get away. Merlin zapping all over the place. Nice move there by Team Blue to get themselves back into this game. It's 25-13, but it is not over yet. Raijin defending now with Huo Yi. 2 good players for their team. They stack a heal up. You see Team Blue getting ready to crash that tower. They will. Merlin, lots of damage as he's going to cook Raijin in that wind fire. Lots of power there. And the Kukulkan is able to finish him off with some wind damage. Horus coming in, and he's able to help on her take out the Huo Yi. That'll do that tower down as Team Blue now changing their fortunes, only a little bit behind in gold. You see the kill difference, quite significant. It's 10 kills different, but watch here, as the gold changes ever so slightly, it's only a 600 gold difference. That's not much, even though those kills are all up on the board. And that's the importance of positional play in this game mode. Minions matter, towers matter. Most of all, teamwork matters. Here comes Team Blue defending against Thor as he crashes in. Ares using the moment for a distraction. He's taking a huge hit, lots of damage from Horus. Ares has absolutely been neutralized here as Izanami lays waste to him. Team Blue, fantastic pressure in clawing back into this game. They went from defense into offense in a matter of just a few very, very quick moments. Team Red now on the back. They've got to fight back Team Blue's advance. Here they come. Good defense here as the Phoenix is still up. We've got Chang in the back trying to keep the heals in there. Lots of damage coming down from the sky, and Huo Yi. Merlin has an answer behind that. It looks like lots of damage is going to help to move them back in the lane, and that's what you want to see. If you're Team Red, Team Blue, you do not want to concede this much territory. You've had control until this point. Now you're just essentially walking them all the way to your Titan. Look at that, as you're literally giving them the game one kill at a time. Team Blue losing their formation, losing their cohesion here in this mismatched play they're trying to do. Not sure what their plan is. Team Blue had the advantage. They have now lost it, and all of the heals sit on the side of Team Red. Merlin trying to douse them in some damage, but you can see that ship may have sailed as the big damage no longer happening. Horus crashing to the back with his ultimate. It's him alone, but he's got Team Blue to help out. On Her comes in. The dragon comes in. That's a double for On Her. Nice pickup. Chang goes to the back. Canuck crashing some damage in. Ares trying to be effective here. It's not working so well as his team is all over the map. Raijin caught in a triple from the On Her. He's going on a spree. Can he get the penta? Let's see. Ares low. On Her looking for the kill. There's a quadra. Where's the last one? Right here. It's Chang. To get that On Her's gonna need some help. Let's see what happens. Horus dives, drives some hit points into her. Chang moving as fast as she can to prevent that pentakill from happening. Team Blue losing time. She may have already done it. I think she has. A quadra only for On Her as Chang is caught defending the tower. You see she burns her usable ability, and a deicide there for Team Blue. That's the first one they've delivered, I think. And the Phoenix is gone. 27-21 the kills. Over the wall into the Titan zone. A breath weapon attack there right into the middle of Team Red. Great job there on the Titan now from Team Blue. Defending for all they can is Team Red, fresh out of the fountain. Let's see what happens. Ares into activate. Canuck saving the day by taking Merlin out, but there's an answer there from Izanami. Ares pulls one right back to the team. Thor's got an answer on Kukulkan. Ares picks up one more, but Anher's got an answer for him. This has been back and forth. It's 2-2. If Red wins here, they defend. If Blue wins, they'll take the game. Ares defending everything he can. Here comes a nice attack there by Thor. However, On Her leaps over, pins Ares to a wall. Kukulkan, Horus coming in, and Thor has an answer there. Nice defense as Thor and Ares have defended successfully. Their Titan getting one more in is Chang. What a great defense there from Team Red, trying to stay in this game. Horus conceding the lane. Absolutely fantastic play there on the behalf of Team Red, trying to fight for everything to stay in this game. Team Red back at their original Tower 1 position. It's Ares, Chang, and Thor. Horus on the other side, baiting them. As you see, Thor goes right into the trap. Horus absolutely handles him, no problem. Hauling back to the heel, topping up, and taunting once more Team Red. Knowing full well they had this game well in hand. Something changed, whether it was players' thoughts, maybe a couple of items, not sure. There's Horus once more. You see Team Blue getting ready for it, but they got crashed away. Lots of damage now getting spilled over the board here as Team Red and Blue clashing together. Ares trying to use his ultimate. One is caught in the back for blue. It's Horus. Is it going to be enough for him to stay alive? Ares back and forth. Thor from the sky. Horus is very, very low. Chang with a big hit. And it looks like Huo Yi is able to deliver the killing blow there. Ares coming back for his team strong here with Chang in tow. He's got a healer in his pocket. It's going to help every tank. Canuck finishing the job. Ares getting another one done on Merlin there. This looks like the end for Team Blue. They had a great game so far. Let's see what happens in the defense. Kukulkan, a Phoenix, a couple of minions, going to be all he's got. Let's see what he does this time. Wind attacks. He's going to use his basics. And it looks like Ares is going to come crashing in. There's going to be a long delay between the next person spawning in. I think this will do it here as Team Red laying waste to the Phoenix. Nicely done from Team Blue defending and even threatening in this game. Let's see what happens. They've got Izanami for 7 seconds alone to defend. Very dangerous situation. Team Red and Blue. Let's see what happens. Izanami, huge hit. But Chang had the answer. Izanami, the post-death kill, but that'll do it as Team Red ends up taking the win. Very narrowly, I might say. But they worked for it in the end. And boy, that was a close game. There was a lot of chances for Team Blue to come back into that one if they were able to get together, get their team together. But a couple of errors there at the end caused that to not happen. But wow, very, very good game. I enjoyed that one. Let's do one more, and then we'll take a break. I think you can see here. Look at like the evenness of the kills on each team. On 58 total assists and 117 total assists. That's the difference, right there. And I come back to this genuinely a few times every week as we look at what are the key figures, what are the numbers to tell the story of how this went. Well, the assists. If you want to know, that's the one, because anytime I tap onto it and you tap onto it and he tap, we all get an assist. We get a little extra gold. We get a little extra money in our pocket. And rank 1 with Raijin as well. Yeah, you had a beast of a game there. Where are you? Look at that, 8 kills. Second most. The only one higher was Huo Yi, and he picked a couple up right at the end there. So that was a great game. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. We'll do a break. One more. We'll do a break. Yeah, the Merlin took a couple of decent items here as I'm looking. The evolved coin, dealing 20% penetration, a gem, some lifesteal, and divine ruin. Excellent, excellent items. Really good for any mage. Really good. Here we go, match number 3. Let's see what we get. Some interesting turn-ins already so far. And see Thanatos. Not sure that player is going to be re-rolling or changing that character. We'll see, though. A lot of tanks on one side of the map, though. Are we going to get another 4-tank match? Each team has a very fine collection, but boy, I gotta say, off the top of this one, I know which team I'd have favored to win it. It's always never, ever, ever bet against Santa Claus, right? Right? What if he's Santa Claus wearing a turtle shell? Turtles. That's the makeup of Team Red. Let's go back to front Team Red. Kukulkan, we saw him in the last match. He's got that wind attack, those dragon lines, very dangerous damage, and he deals it, most importantly, even after you've stepped in the goo. It's terrible. Bologna in front of him. She will cram herself a hammer in a place you didn't realize could happen, and absolutely, it's not on her person, but obviously yours. And if that isn't enough, well, she's got a sword and board, and if that isn't enough, she'll break out the cat of nine tails. Multiple weapons, different options, and a lot of beast mode attacks. And then standing in front of those two happen to be 3 of the toughest tanks in all of the SMITE verse. Jin Chan, stacking, rotating, crashing beast. Kuzenbo, stacking, rotating, crashing beast. And then Jeb, stacking, rotating, crashing beast. I know, you think I'm being silly, but I'm not. You watch. They will all use a spinning, dashing, crashing ability, and it's going to absolutely cause havoc on Team Blue. They're going to need to find a way to absolutely beat a hole in every single one of those members of Team Red, and they've got a chance because they've got the players to do it. Thanatos, way at the back there, he's wearing some toast wings. He's got his big sickle, although it's buttery good. He can drop from the sky, deal huge damage, and even top himself up in hit points if he does it right. Freya in front of him, absolutely speed attacker, and she can absolutely carve through tanks without issue. Kukulian goes into his Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde mode, and he is devastating in both, and can use his ultimate ability on all of the enemies within range. It's a nice big AoE attack. Merlin we saw in the last match, so you should be familiar. Look for the 3 types of attack: the arcane, the fire, and the frost. And then in front of that, Tsukiyomi, who's got those giant blades. 2 things he does that are important. The first one is the caltrops in a moon shape on the map, and the second one is when he activates his ultimate ability. What he'll do is he'll crash through a couple of the enemy gods, and then he sort of basically turns into a human laser, because that's fun. Watch for that to happen. It's going to be an interesting matchup. It is literally power versus protection, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in this one for match 3, because a lot of tanks, and they do have some damagers as Kukulkan and Bologna, but a lot of damage on Team Blue. So a good mix for this next match. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of curious. I should mention, actually, Merlin, I usually talk about the ultimate abilities of each god. Merlin doesn't actually have an ultimate ability. He just gets the ability to switch between different cast modes, that being the fire, frost, and arcane. There you go, couple of diamonds, one in Merlin, one in Freya, so they know what they're doing. As Friday Night Smite match number 3 is about to get underway, we'll take ourselves to center ice. So far, the most dangerous thing on this map is the Bologna on Team Red, and the reason I say that is because of the way the build maps have gone. If you get that situation where you have 4 of one type and 1 of another type, teams are going to likely build to defend against those 4 more so than the 1. So the 4 mages in this case, leaving Bologna a chance to do quite a bit of damage. We'll see what she does here. She's going a bit of a tank mode item there with the Heartward Amulet. Kind of surprising considering the number of tanks on the team, but we'll see what happens with it. Could be an item to help protect. Interesting pick nonetheless. You can hear the taunting. Who is that, Thanatos? There he is there. Let's get a quick look at the Thanatos here. Hey, buddy, look at all that toast on him. Get out of the camera ship. Oh, yeah, now, yeah, there you go. He's a giant piece of toast. Oh, love the global emotes that you can have. Love them. Love them. Teams now forming up a side. Kuzenbo dropping some snowball-filled turtles into the enemy team line there. As Kukulian and Thanatos quickly dispatch him. There's Jab rocketing through. And some nice damage early from Ao Kwong and Kukulkan. As Team Red starting to press forward ever so slowly. But you can see Merlin trying to damage very nicely. with those fire and that damage of Tsukiyomi really causing a problem there. Jeb struggling to get out of this. Thanatos tries to crash in for the kill. Doesn't work, but there's a huge dragon attack as Team Red takes the first kill. Nice job there from Bologna picking up the second. Team Red's Jeb crashing to the back. Merlin able to pick up the kill on him. Merlin now caught in a trap. Team Red crashing forward. Lots of tanks, lots of mitigation, and caught there is Freya. She's in a lot of trouble as Kuzenbo pins her to a wall. Takes her out as Jin Chan. And one more now caught. That's looks like the Kukulian as he jumps to the back. Merlin trying to save him. And 3 or 4 meditation cloaks going to be going off here in Team Red as they top up once more. They're up early, 3-1, sorry. And Kukulian able to dispatch that little turtle that was messing his day up. Tsukiyomi and Merlin trying to clean out the minions as Team Red retreats to the jungle for a heal. Team Red squaring back up with Team Blue. Thanatos deciding he doesn't want to have much of this, but his team not really sure whether he's going to fight him or not. Merlin comes in to do a little defense there. You can see that very, very big vortex. That's a lot of dangerous hit points being lost there for Thanatos and Kukulian. As you see, they're just trying to get back into this one now. Kuzenbo jumping in there. Bologna biding her time. Kukulian and Thanatos very tentative right now as they've already taken a bit of damage. They don't want to take too much more. Thanatos, some of his abilities, by the way, do actually use hit points. Jeb knocking him clear across the map. As Merlin comes in, starts putting damage down. You can see Jeb smash attack there. Bologna doing the same with her hammer. She crashes forward. Sword and board dragging in the team. A nice attack there as Jin Chan tries to throw one back. Jeb picks up the kill. That time it's on Kukulian. That's their team. Thanatos coming out of the sky is grabbed by Kuzenbo and Jeb to the back. That's a double for Jeb. Kuzenbo, Jeb doing a great job here. Jeb with a nice hit there, but it looks like Kuzenbo gets the credit for that one. Unfortunately, no triple, but a great double nonetheless for Jeb and Kuzenbo as Team Red starting to chip, quite literally chip at the tower. Jeb going all the way to the back there. You see that? Crashing and going for it, and he gets it against Merlin, but he does pay the price ultimately at the other team's Phoenix. What a play there as Jeb made sure his team had more than enough, plenty of ample time even to get that tower down. They had to cross an entire forest of Jeb. Great play there by Team Red taking that tower down. We're not even at the 4-minute mark. Team Blue trying to defend. It's Tsukiyomi, Kukulian, and Thanatos now. Each team has a couple of tallies up. Bologna crashing in. Nicely done there as Team Blue was sleeping. Kuzenbo able to grab Thanatos, and Bologna once more lashing into the team there. Great job, Team Red, catching Team Blue a little sleepy there. Freya comes in with the ultimate, tries to damage them, doesn't do much. Merlin trying to do the same. His will do a little more. Thanatos caught by a dragon twice almost, but it's Canuck that picks the kill up in that one as he was crashing the tower. Great job there, Canuck finishing it off. We got one of Team Blue's trying to run backwards there. It's Kukulian. That's not really going to work. Merlin trying to pick some damage up on all those tanks. They're just absolutely sponging the damage up. Bologna crashing in now. Can't quite pick up the kill, but looks like Kukul Khan is able to get that one against Freya. Merlin now trying to deal more damage into those tanks. He's doing a great job. He's going to pick one up there as his fire able to tick over on the Kukul Khan. And a good job in Team Blue starting to pick back up in this one or two hits at a time. But it does count. Team Red heading backwards. They're going to get a heal. You see the ultimate of Kuzenbo ready, the ultimate of Thanatos ready. And now Bologna's as well. Each diamond at the bottom of the screen representing the player's ultimate ability. As it lights up, it's ready. Merlin's ultimate ability is ready. Although that's just his ability to switch forms between one mode and the next. So you'll watch for that to happen. Some salty taunting out of Thanatos as Bologna crashes in with her ultimate. Jeb shields up, and they're going to deliver some heavy hits. It's Merlin. Kuzenbo with a big ultimate there. And you can see Jin Chan going to go zipping in with a couple of big hits. Tsukiyomi trying to defend, and Team Red able to pick another one up. Jeb rocketing around right over Tsukiyomi's caltrops, taunting Tsukiyomi. Merlin trying to respond with some fire damage. Nicely done there. He's going to get a big hit in Kukulian. And a great job there by Tsukiyomi on Kuzenbo using his ultimate ability. Nice job here as Team Red taking a lot of damage from Team Blue, but mitigating just as much as they can. Merlin now trying to sauce him away. Jeb reeling, and Thanatos looking for the kill. Misses the ultimate, catches him on the reflex. Nicely done, Thanatos. Merlin doing a good job there trying to defend that lane. Thanatos all alone, looking for a quick kill here on Bologna. Might pay the price. Bologna crashes back in. Thanatos reeling back to his team. And it looks like Jin Chan gonna go in. He's got his ultimate already. He's got 2, 3 in there. Into the wall they go. Great hit there by Jin Chan. And it looks like the Kukulkan able to pick up the kill. And 1, maybe 2 here, as Team Red has kept Team Blue from advancing their position. Team Red doing a good job positionally. Team Blue, unfortunately, not able to make much work there, but not a bad play either. Not necessarily a great position to be in, though. Team Red, Merlin and Tsukiyomi trading the shots there in the Merlin in the middle space there. Merlin doing a good job, as looks like Kukulian there in his ultimate form as he shifted over. He's going to try and go beast mode on the enemy team. He's got lots of damage to go. Lots of damage to spare. Big attack here from the Dragon as Team Red picks 2 more now, 3 more up. Looks like a deicide in the works. Bologna very low. Team Red collapsing together nicely on Thanatos. Just able to pick him up as he gets away is Canuck once more, and Jeb, and another knock attack there on Merlin. He's got no mana. He can't even warp away as the Kukulkan picks up the deicide attack. It's 18-5. Team Red doing a great job here. 8-minute mark. They're going to move from 1 tower to 1 Phoenix. They got lots of time to hit it. Freya, the only defender, should be watching from the side. Is smart to get out of that. Good to put a couple of shots in. You can see Jeb giving her some trouble there as the Phoenix is going down ever so slowly. It's almost gone, though, as Team Red slowly works that Phoenix away. There it goes. Kukulian able to pick a kill up there. Thanatos up in the air looking for an execute. Misses. Has a great job there from Bologna dashing away. Nice move, Bologna, in making sure Thanatos was not able to get that. A double ultimate there in Kuzenbo and Jin Chan. Excellent work there from the double tanks. You can see Team Red, Team Blue mixing together. Very, very potent. All those tanks able to sponge all that hit up, and you see Kuzenbo yet more damage being taken. His little turtle buddy, here comes Kukulian. He's in his big mode now. He's gonna have to retreat from the jungle. Freya trying to make an attempt here as Bologna goes crashing in, and it looks like Kukulkan picks that up. Merlin at the lane. He's caught now by Bologna, and Kuzenbo grabs him up on the other side of the caltrops to Tsukiyomi. That's a double now for Kukulkan, as Team Red doing a good job picking this game back up. You see all 5 of them there. They're low, but it's not necessarily gonna be a problem, as Team Blue, all they have to do is just keep retreating right now to Team Red, and every inch they give up, they're making this a little easier on Team Red. Team Blues, Thanatos up in the air, cannot execute again, is caught by Kuzenbo. Nice job there, and the Kukulkan had an answer for him, as Team Red able to pick one up there. You see the Jeb way over here trying to fight a couple members of Team Blue off. They're trying to regroup together. Kukulian and a few more here. Nice job there, single efforting his Jeb as he's trying to keep Team Blue distracted. The Bologna able to pick that up, and it looks like Jeb has done a nice job here causing the split to work. You can do that if you're tank enough, and Jeb was exactly tank enough to do that. He was able to soak up enough damage that he stayed alive, key point, while the friendlies dealt with the enemies. Merlin now with 2 more allies in tow, plus the Titan, and it's under duress now from Team Red. Tsukiyomi, great move of the caltrops. Bologna has an answer. Lots of damage here from Freya as she pounds her sword attack into the enemy. Merlin doing a little more as well, and Freya a nice double pickup there. Merlin cooking the enemy team. Looks like Jin Chan's gonna get caught there by the Merlin. Kuzan Bo decides to retire the lane space to Team Blue as they pursue. Kuzan Bo gonna be joined by his teammates shortly. But until then, he's going to have to retire that tower. If Team Blue wants to win this, they need to go straight for that tower right now. Let's see what happens. Moving to the jungle. They've got Kukulkan now in tow. You see only a couple of the Team Red members are here. Still dead are the rest, but they're sitting there taking their time, getting that heal in the lane. Let's see if that's going to be a benefit or not. Very rare is it, but we'll see what happens. Team Blue joining together now as Thanatos, Merlin, Tsukiyomi try to get some headway on this Team Red tower. Nice job there from Kukulkan, dropping the hammer in the form of a dragon, and then Kuzan Bo coming in as well. Look at the hot heels on Kukulian there. He's trying to stay in this, but he's going to be caught here as his team is retreating faster than a fart in the wind. Merlin is already gone, and you can see Kukulian here. This is a terrible play for Team Blue. Kukulian damn near a Team Red's tower, and the rest of us, look at this. Look at this. You're never going to win a match if your team is playing like this. That is just a fact. The only way you're going to get this to happen is if you can form up and get some kills on the board. Kukulian not going to be able to do that here as he's easily caught again and again, and Team Red sort of pawing with him there. And yeah, not much issue there. As Team Blue, absolutely fantastic to wait. These members at the back. Kukulian, not sure what he was thinking there. Not even close to enough sustain to make that happen. Jeb, big knockout there as he's going to soak up a lot of damage here. He puts the shields up as he tries to get out of that little nightmare. Team Red up to defend. You see all those tanks now spilling over damage from A to B. His Team Blue, though, they're trying their best to drive every ounce of hit points down on Team Red. Team Blue defending well. It would have been better if they had all 5 members there. Team Red doing an astonishing amount of damage to that Phoenix. However, it looks like they were able to get one of the tanks gone. Freya taking out the Jeb, but they now have only 2 more to go. Good luck. You see the crash over one side of the other of the wall. As Red backs up, they've got 5 members on Blue, 4 on Red. It's 28 to Red, 11 for Blue. There's the dragon attack from Kukulkan. Huge hit there on Tsukiyomi as Jin Chan goes and finds him easily with the ultimate attack. That's going to put 2 away fairly quickly. This should finish off Team Blue here. Thanatos taken out. There's the Kukulian back from the dead. He's fighting his way back. This is where you want to start making a play like that. Unfortunately, though, his Titan also under a great deal of stress. His teammates left to once more bail him out of this one is Merlin and Freya. That could have been really ugly as Team Red getting kind of lucky here. Unfortunately, though, looks like Merlin trying to take a little bit of a chance. Or Team Red getting very lucky as Team Blue was able to make a couple of quick capitalizations. But they were able to get their players out. They'll regroup, and they'll be able to come back at this one without losing much terrain. Here comes Jeb, Bologna, Jin Chan defending as Merlin, Tsukiyomi, Freya, Thanatos, and Kukulian. The Phoenix for Team Red is going to be up in about a minute. Team Blue. Team Red has a good amount of kill bonus on the board, plus a lot of extra gold, almost 7,000 extra gold. But we'll see what happens here. This game is anything but over. Team Blue getting a lot of time to think about how they want to do this. Team Red getting even more as the tanks can sponge all that extra damage up, and they're getting a chance to make sure they're going to be able to do all of that as all cooldowns are going to be ready here for this final advance, I think. I feel this is going to be it. Minions starting to take some damage. Jin Chan reading the situation, casts his ult in. He gets 1. It all beads out. Nice hit there from Kukulian as he warms up Bologna in and trashes 2. Nice job there from Bologna. Looks like she's got a pickup of 2. Will she get 3 here? Looks like the Jin Chan's going to pick the third up. Here comes the Titan under attack now from Team Red. This is going to be an easy pickup, I think, if they can form themselves together. Bologna able to get a killing spree, not a triple. Won't be able to keep that going. You can see here, guess who? Tsukiyomi. Would have never seen him as the last man standing on that team, but there it was. Team Red now deicides Team Blue. Team Blue has 6 seconds before the next player is up. That's Thanatos, and then 15 after that. We should see the end right here. Let's see what happens, though. An amazing defense could change all of it. No. Oh, the middle Phoenix is up. The Titan, you see all those immunities. He's taking a lot of damage from the superfluous extra damage they had to deal to him. But that was enough in the end, even with the Phoenix up. As the tanks came through, not really a surprise. 3 tanks, Bologna and Kukulkan. Oh, man. That's a beast mode game. How'd your meat shield feel? Thick and heavy.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you can see Thanatos not having a good game there. 12 deaths. That is unfortunate. But who is the tank? Who do you have tanking in that one, right? I mean, somebody's got to pick up the hits, and unfortunately that became Thanatos. And that is sometimes player Thanatos, Najah, Nemesis, Mercury, those assassin characters typically you'll see kind of hung out like that. And that's exactly what happened there. Nothing that team could do, as Team Red played absolutely fantastic. Yeah, good game. Let's take a 5-minute break. Get a drink, get a bevy refill, have a couple of puffs of your doobie stick, take a pee break. We'll come back with a little more Friday Night Smite. You know, it wasn't for a lack of effort here. As we look at the tallies here, I was actually just looking at this as the screen rolled over. And the player damage on teams blue and teams red are fairly similar. You can see there's a couple of higher and lower ones. That wasn't the difference. This was right here, this mitigated value. As you can see, every ounce of extra damage that was soaked up by the tanks in the 10 and 20,000 values, that's going to stall you. You got to do an additional 2 or even 3 players worth of damage to mitigate that. It's quite a fantastic feat to ask. And Team Blue, whew, they had a mountain to climb in that one. Rather 3. But they did a good job. Gotta say, they fought hard. That's the way she goes sometimes in the old Smite land. By the way, 1 week. In 1 week, we give away a prize to somebody, maybe you, if you've got your name in the draw. If not, you need one mountain, literally, right? If you need to get your name in the draw, go do it now. There's links on the Twitch page, there's links in the Discord, and you can find them very easily. Enter every single day, and we will have a chance for you to win maybe a special Smite prize pack. Here we go. This is match number 4. Lots of colorful skins in this one. Let's see what the rerolls look like, though. We'll give them a few seconds to settle into their characters here. Some interesting early picks and trades so far. We'll see here what happens. We've got a good balance on Team Red, but Team Blue a little more unbalanced, as they don't quite have a tank the same as Team Red does, but a good challenge nonetheless for them, as there's a lot of damage on that side. Let's go over it really quickly here as each team is now locked in. Let's start with Team Blue. On the front there is Neja. He's got those golden blue wheels. Watch for him to use his ring attack and as well lash out with that golden ribbon and attack by tethering to an enemy god and then launching into the sky and hitting him a couple of times, even dealing some big critical damage. Behind him is the zombie Izanami, back with a comet throwing. Obvious big damage from her. And as well, Scotty, the archer behind her. We've seen that skin exactly as well tonight. Once more, we've got Ra on the table. Big ultimate abilities, but this time, he's in the form of a pencil paper pusher. Yeah, he'll have a giant line attack from a pencil from the sky. It's going to be fun. Watch for it. And then we've got Raijin as well. We saw him earlier from Polite Canuck doing some great damage. We'll see how this one fares with his drum attacks. At the back on the right for Team Red is the double-headed Agni. He's got a ring of gas that he can light into a flaming burst. Any enemy gods caught in it will be stunned and lit afire. Although I'm sad that the animations don't actually show the enemy gods running around with flames on them. High res. Just saying, there's an opportunity there. In front of Agni is Bastet. She's got the ability to summon some cats and put them all over your face and claw your eyeballs out. She's awful, but look for her to leap into and then out of an attack very quickly. That's her jam. Horus, we've seen a couple of times tonight. We'll see if this one can do something good as well. His ultimate ability very effectively used in the earlier matches, and so we'll see if this one can do the same. Bacchus, although it's a fish wielding cat, a lot of cats on that team, going to be a very interesting build, as Bacchus can sponge up a lot of damage, but deal out a lot of damage as well. So look for him to do that. And then finally, Polite Canuck is Scylla. That's the God Scylla skin. And this is one of my favorite ones for the voice effect, because as she hits enemy gods, you'll hear little like children's squeak toys. Need I say more on that little fine display? I mean, that is absolutely one of my favorite skins. Genuinely it is. I can't wait to see this matchup. Team Red, off the hop, I'd say has it. The build is much more favorable to the game mode. They've got a healer, a tank, a burst damage mage in both Agni and Scylla, and a pursue assassin in Bastet. Now they don't have an archer, and Team Blue has 2 of those. So archers deal a lot of really consecutive heavy hits, and they can be very deadly. But Raijin, Ra, and Naja are going to have to find a way between them to take a couple of hits off of the Scotty and the Izanami and make sure they can get some room to breathe and room to attack and move around and such. Otherwise, Team Blue is going to have a real tough time managing the crowd control that Bacchus, Agni, and Scylla bring to the table. Here we go. It is a 10 Bastet, so that's going to be interesting to see, as that is technically the highest player level you can have, the highest experience level you can have before you start rolling into the stars. As we make our way here to the center ice position, we'll see what items the players take in the locker room for match number 4 on Friday Night Smite. It's a 3-2 split on each team, 3 mages on one and 3 fizz on the other. Some good picks there as Raijin's got a Doom Orb, Crusher for Bastet, increasing attack speed and ability damage, which is always good. Some very, very, very close interactions here. As you see Scotty starting to tempt or taunt even Horus from Team Red. We'll see what happens here as blue and red square off. The match starts officially in 30 seconds, but at any point the players can wind up and get going. Bastet diving in. She's going to be first. She's alone. She's all kinds of alone. That's not smart at all. Bastet going to be a very easy kill if Team Blue can pick it up. There it is. First blood before the 20 mark. Team Blue on the board. Ra sending his pencil down the lane, and you see he's trying to get a heal off, but Horus is all up into his shit as Naja drops a kill in the sky there. That was the Scylla. Nice job there from Team Blue getting another one. This is not a great start so far for Team Red. Horus now trapped, and that's a double for the Naja of Team Blue. They're up early, 3-0. You can see very quickly there, one more dashing away. Bastet back to the front, but there's the Bacchus as he's using his abilities, nicely getting in, trying to crash through Team Blue. Lots of hits, lots of heals. It's not going to be enough as Team Red needs to form up together and start doing this as a team. Izanami trying to get between the enemy. There's Bastet actually cashing in one with her ultimate, and Raijin using his. Nice job there from Canuck, able to finish off one of the Team Blue members and brings his team to within 1. Team Red forming back together now as a spirited start to this one has left each team with a tally on the board. The first blood's out of the way, and we can finally start to play this game proper and in earnest. There you see Red moving forward, Blue getting a heal from Ra. Line attack from the pencil as he tries to erase some minions. Naja missing with that line grasp attack. Should it hit, he's going to go hurtling right into the enemy god. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Let's see how it pays off for him here right now. Big hit there on the Bastet as she's able to get one quick shot on the Izanami before she gets out. However, Raijin able to pick one up too as he uses his Thunderbolt to get in. Bacchus dives in. He uses his burp attack, try and stall the enemy. Doesn't work. Horus comes in, fanning wings. And Naja is able to pick one more up there from a bouncing ring attack. Nice job there. Very evenly matched so far as these teams square off. Nice job there from Canuck, finishing off Raijin for Team Red to bring them within 1. Ra, line attack, Scylla just short. Team Blue gonna top up a heal in the back jungle area there as you see Team Red controlling the lane area. They've now got their 4th team member, Ra, trying to heal at the front of the tower. Team Blue forming themselves together back again. Here it's a 4v4, almost a 5v5. Bastet jumps in, nearly taken completely off the map though, and she's taking some huge hits there. Nice job, Najah is able to capitalize on his ult and get her out of there. A double for Bacchus, though, as he was able to smash right into the enemy blue team while they were caught watching. Najah now defending back into the tower with the Scotty and the Raw. Very low is Team Blue. As you see, Horus tops his team up once more. Raw trying to get his team healed up. They've got to stand in the circle. It's 6-6 now. Scylla dispatching the minions. Team Blue topping a heal up. Team Blue now 5 up. Team Red 4 up. Here comes their 5th. It's Bastet. Minions are cleared away, and the teams settle themselves in. Look at that 5-wide stance from Team Red, threatening everything that Team Blue has to offer. One to the jungle, it's Raw. He's going to blind Horus. Nice attack there as Horus is caught by Raijin in his ultimate. And a nice stunning move and a combo attack from Raw and Raijin. Raw missing his ultimate completely and is able to not do any damage, unfortunately, though you can hear that, that jizzling sound of Raijin's electricity. Izanami backing into Raw's heel, not able to get much out of it. Scylla dropping her car playmat. You see that? That's awesome. It's my child's fucking play area. Scotty dropping some ice down as Team Red goes to the lane. There's the playmat again from Godzilla as she's dropping some good damage into the tower of Team Blue. Team Red containing the threat of Team Blue all the way to the back of their tower. As you can see, they're trying to make sure that there is absolutely no way Team Blue is going to make any advances in this game. Raw trying to top his teammates up. You can see lots of good heals there as they weave in and out of the healing squares. Team Red minions dispatched handily. Team Red now going to have to square off with Team Blue. As you see, Scotty caught one there as Najah blasting some hits into it. Was Bastet. Absolutely great hits from Najah. And a nice job there from Scotty, able to line that up. Raw missing his ultimate again. Scylla using her squeak toys. Raijin trying to catch Scylla, doesn't work. Horus defending across the ice. He's going to use his ultimate either to go in or out. I'm not sure what he's doing here. And up he goes. And he went over to the side of the lane. Not sure why. That put him in a very, very compromising position. Good job, Team Red coming to his aid. Agni picks up one, and Bacchus a double in a single shot. Brings them 3 instant kills. That's now a 5-2 affair. Team Red, chance to press the tower. Raw using his meditation cloak as a heal. Team Red now cashing in. Good attack there from Scylla. Bacchus moving in now on Raw. Catches him flat-footed. Raw, desperate to move out, is caught from the Horus. Unfortunately, burns the Scylla's ultimate, but she does end up picking one up in the end anyway, so she'll take that back to the tower as she peppers a couple of hits in and is taken out by the tower. A free trip back for a couple of items. Team Red not able to get much damage at all down on that tower. They may get a couple of free trips back. No, Raijin quickly punishes Agni for not being fleet enough to either die or get out of the tower's way. And unfortunately, that's the cause, that's the effect, that's how it works. Horus now making Raijin pay. Bastet coming in with Bacchus, trying to make something happen here. Huge damage on that Bastet, as the Izanami had him just sized right up. And another hit here from Najah, 1-2, not even needing the third hit. Dispatching quickly, Team Red. Bacchus trapped, caught, very dangerous situation. Najah grabs them, and that's a double as Team Blue is now back in this game. They're up 12-11, and their tower kill here puts them just ahead in gold, 3,200 or 32,000 to 31. Scylla now defending. She's got Agni with her. They're going to start chasing the Team Blue all the way back. Good move, Red. Bad move, Blue. You never want to concede lane territory unnecessarily, and this is an unnecessary concession, as you're conceding a 4v2 scenario there. You can see here players of Team Red and Team Blue mixing it up a bit. That's Agni getting caught. Scotty able to finish him off. And Horus, thinking better of the situation, decides to move back. Scylla now moving some damage to the minions as she tries to clean the lane up. Team Red moving forward. Here's Bacchus. Raw trying to collect his team back into that heal. You see Bacchus retreating into the jungle. Might be trying to bait them back into a pinch move. Horus comes in between there, and it's Izanami is trapped. She's low, but she's more dangerous the lower she gets. Raijin absolutely beasted down for his hit points. Bacchus claims one, looking for a second. Horus into the back of the tower. He's got lots of damage on Raijin. Raijin returns fire with Raw. Raw trying to put a line attack down the front there. Bastet's cats, Scotty's dog. It's animal mayhem everywhere as Team Red foiled by Team Blue once more. There's Horus diving into Raijin. Huge hit there. He's going to try and get away. Nice job, Raijin, getting out of that. That was a smooth move. Excellent hit there. Taking out the healer for Team Blue is the Bacchus. He's been great at smash and grab in his attacks. There's another one that's been excelling at it, Naja. Unfortunately, this time it goes to the Bastet. Naja trying to get away now, as it looks like the Bastet's going to pick up 1, 2, maybe even just 2. Horus able to get the third one, and the Naja this time. Team Red going to clock this tower, no problem. You see, almost stupidly, you've got a 1v5 scenario here. Don't do this. If you're a player and you're playing Smite and you're new, look at the simplicity that Team Red is having and absolutely beating the tar out of Izanami. She had no support. She had no chance. There's no reason for her to do that. Stay alive. Go back to your team. Let the tower go. Wasn't worth it. Now we're having Raw making almost the same mistake, thinking just wiser of it and able to get a little lucky break. He moves back. Team Red now crashing in as Bacchus. Nice move there while they're still distracted and low. It's a very good attack from Agni as he sends some huge damage into the other side of that player's ass. Oh man, that was huge. Good hits there from Agni as he came crashing to life. Raijin now absolutely devastating hits. 1, 2 from Team Blue. Great defense. That tower, that Phoenix not taking enough hits. Agni once more. Wow, that guy. He has been just on fire here in the last little bit. Not sure what he's done right or what's happened to change his stars. Look at that hit from Najan. Nice job there. Nearly caught, though. Will be caught. Agni once more now starting to really stir things up for his team. Each one of Team Red's players has at one point or another so far made a difference. This time it looks like Agni's turn. Look at the damage there as he sizzles Team Red's or Team Blue once more. Canuck comes in to save his life. Raw says, I got something hot for you, as he sends one fire god packing to the other. Scylla now alone but defending. She's gonna, I think, just try for a buy here. Alt 4 misses. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a nice dash. She's trying to defend and hold that lane position as much as she can. Raw takes her out. That's it for her. Bastet now going to try and pick up a jungle lane heal, but Raw going to come in, trapping in the jungle. Maybe Horus trapping the trapper. Oh my goodness. Raw chased by Horus. Horus all up in his business. The battle of the Egyptian gods now squaring up as Raijin and Bacchus form together. Lots of damage there from Raw's line attack. Horus delivering. Izanami set packing. And Team Red doing a great job here. 3v4. It's now 3v2. Raijin trying to deliver some damage. He is. Bacchus has an answer of his own. That burp attack, very, very dangerous. Raw healing. Horus crashing over to Bacchus and dropping a heal on him. Team Red still a 3v2 situation. As you can see, they're doing a great job. A third now comes in. That's Agni, fresh from the fight. And this is going to be great news for Team Red, as they've got another player on Team Blue coming in now, too. It's Scotty. The matchups are evening. Each one gets a new player in just every couple of seconds here. This is fantastic. Team Red moving back and forth with Blue. Raw ultimate misses. Bacchus trying to use his burp and disorient Team Blue. It's not working so well. Team Blue now has their fifth player, Izanami, back on the board. And gonna top the players up is Raw. A very nice play so far. 22-18 Team Red. as they press forward here. Horus trying to drive forward and then having to go immediately back as Scotty sent a couple of quick shots into his face. Made him think better of it. Izanami now defending with Scotty. Raijin using his dramatic drum attacks. Scylla taunting, and that ring attack from Ninja all over Team Red. As you can see here, Horus trying to drop some heals onto his teammates. Team Red sort of taunting Team Blue, but that nice shot there by Ninja in getting that ring all over Team Red. Another attack here as Horus, rather Ninja takes out the Bacchus. Big attack there on the tank. Lots of damage being thrown around by Team Blue. Team Red is in a real trouble here if they can't deal with this. Team Blue, heavy hits and lots of heals. Izanami takes out the tank. Horus now going to have to start doing that on his zone. As another nice return there from Agni. Some good burst damage. Bastet crashing in and finishing one off for her team as well. Ninja tries to go the other way for his. Across the ice, is caught in a trap. Bastet with a double and a nice pickup there. Now 4-2 for Red. Red's got to press the issue here against the minions. Crashing through. Excellent move there is Agni. And another one there as he charges right past the Phoenix Scylla ult. Nice kill there from Canuck as he absolutely renders raw liquid form all over the floor of that Phoenix. It's gone. This should be it. We'll see if Team Blue can muster any defense. I don't think they'll have time to, as the clock suggests they're going to need a miracle. And Team Red coming together there really nicely, as Skipfu actually points out really a great point, a great comment there. Red really pressed ever since the early mistake. I agree. They had a little bit of a bumble there. They juggled the situation a little back and forth, but every time Team Red was able to collect back together, they got their teammates back together, it just worked out. And that was exactly what you wanted to see, because the build really favors it. Really does. Top of the Q240. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll work out good. But you can see here, actually, again, once more, 42 assist, 77 assist. It's such a story with how many players can get that extra attack, and it makes sense. If you have 5 players on your team and each player deals 200 damage and the enemy god has only 1,000 hit points, he dies. That's just all there is to it. And that was really what was happening here. You can see, look at that. Each player within, what, 5 assists of the next? That's fantastic. Here, well, I guess it's still within 5, but... Bastet and Agni were having a bit of a chat fight. Were they now? The hothead and the cat were having a scrap, you say? I are the puns. I are the puns. What was the damage though? Let's see. Yeah, Raijin 17k. 15 for Bacchus, 18-6 for Agni. Nice job in the heals though. If you look down here, you see 10-4 for the Raw and 8 for the Horus. Really decent job in the healing. Not much you could say there. Could see they were getting catty. Good game. You rock. Cancel that. Love that. I just, oh, these guys. Oh, I should take this moment here. Let me just mention the new content this week in the Perilous Seas is this particular skin, which I did unlock, this Athena skin. Yeah, it's very Easter-esque. She's got bunny ears. I like it. A lot of fun in my opinion. So I unlocked that one for myself. And then they'll also have a new Fenrir skin, which is this one here, the Molten Machina. Kind of a fun looking skin there, hey? And then, of course, as you can see there, they are on sale. So as you purchase them this week, the bunny girl from Final Fantasy XIV. I've never played Final Fantasy XIV to know what the bunny girl race is. I'm sorry. But that sounds fun. I think that would be an amusing race of people. Did you hear that? I hear fucking everything, man. Shut up. But yeah, these are on sale for their first week. And then after that, they go back to the regular price, the $7.50. And then as you purchase these, of course, you get the sand. You can use the sand on your quest maps. You unlock different quest map functions. You'll get little rewards. I am not really a fan of how this particular event unfolded. It was a botched start, and unfortunately, it was it's not a very engaging nor rewarding component for players, which is actually really quite unfortunate. Oh, is this it here? Oh my God, it's a, what do you call this? A bunny-eared gypsy, I guess. I think we'll do this. This will be our last match here, I think, for Friday Night Smite. Vera is the race, and Dancer is the class. I don't even know what to say about that. But here we go. A really interesting matchup for this final one, as we have taken a core function of the game away twice over, as this matchup features no tanks and no healers. So this is all going to be up to how the players manage the field, manage their hit points, control their mana pool, and ultimately how they deal damage to the enemy team. This is going to be very interesting. Team Red makeup from back to front is Hun Bats. It's that weird looking monkey guy at the back there. He's got an ultimate ability. He can knock down a giant like bongo drum in the middle of the group, and he can cause the enemy to just wander all over aimlessly. It's awful to deal with. Next in line, you see Scylla, although this time it's 7 or 11 or 14 or 26 or whatever the fucking number is that they gave that kid in the Stranger Things. But that was one of the battle passes that they had access to, so you may see the occasional Stranger Things member from here and there. Agni, we just saw in the last match. This time he's in his more proper skin there, and in front of him, Chernobog. That's Canuck. He's got the Twitch Prime Gaming skin. That one is the Archangel. I really do like that one. Very cool skin there for the Twitch Prime reward. And then finally, Anubis. We haven't seen much of him tonight. I like that skin. I have that one myself. It's a fun one. But Anubis's ultimate ability, that laser line attack, can really carve an enemy team down. So look for him to use that when Team Blue is really stacked together in a nice tight pile. That's where he should deploy that to its greatest effect. Team Blue does have Medusa, this stone cold Gorgon, a very cool purple and black skin all the way at the back there. Look for her to use that stone attack again and again, and then a poison attack. If she does it right and kills a god while they've been turned to stone, they'll actually leave a statue on the map. It's very fun to see. In front of Medusa is Tiamat, the Babylonian dragon, and she's got two forms. She can be on her hands and knees, eating minions and gods alike, or she can be sitting up in the air in the cloud, dealing damage from the sky. There's the secondary form. Nox in front of her silences, burst attack, and a hell of a lot of damage. She's awful to fight. Watch for her to jump into a friendly god and then pop out and deal a lot of burst damage. It's kind of funny to watch. Chiron has some excellent abilities, but he's an archer just like Uller. However, unlike Uller, he can't shift into a melee form. He does have a charge attack, and he's also got a very long line ultimate ability, but ultimately he can also use his two ability to cast an extra burst of damage to any player that was hit by an attack of his anywhere on the map. And then finally, Uller, he's an archer, he's a woodsman, he's got axes, he's got bows. What would you like him to do? He can do it all. Jack of all trades, master of none, better than a master of one. And that can be true. Uller could be very dangerous in both melee and ranged forms. So look for him to essentially perform the duties of the tank for Team Blue, while Hunbat should be taking up that mantle for Team Red. It's going to be an ugly matchup. I'm not going to lie. There's going to be a lot of crashing for this, the final match of Friday Night Smite. Thanks for joining me tonight, everybody. Good to have you along. It's been some good matchups tonight. Let's see if this is the keystone match. Let's see if this is the one we wrap up with. Will we get a penta? So far, no. We have seen I think 2 quadras tonight, though. 1 for sure, maybe 2. Keep an eye on what the players build here. I'm just waiting for Chiron to load in. Hopefully we get a 5v5 match. There he is. Well, don't forget, tomorrow it's going to be little city skylines. We're back building the city of Las Rico. And I think we've got a few big build plans for tomorrow night. We've polished off a lot of territory, built a lot of stuff, including a brand spanking new airport. But I think we're going to be adding a lot of cool things to the city. So join us for that tomorrow, 11 o'clock Mountain. You see Scylla right here, very close to the edge of oblivion. She's taunting the Tiamat of Team Blue. Team Red, Team Blue already engaging 30 seconds before the match starts. Agni dropping some fire damage there on Uller. More damage on Uller. He's gotten a couple of hits already early using his meditation cloak. Team Blue firmly settling under their tower. Now this is a situation you don't want to see yourself in. If your team does not have a forward tank, you can't sit on your laurels. You have to press. Tiamat warms up the Scylla. Scylla responds. Each team now trying to get a little damage down on the other one's throat, but it looks like Medusa coming in with a nice early stall. Big hit there as she's able to get one in, and that's a first blood for Medusa on Team Red, but they're going to come right back. There's another one there as Scylla picks a pair up. Chiron gets one. That's a triple for Scylla. She's looking for more. Can't quite reach as it's a triple-double situation. Team Red up 3. Team Blue up 2. Red pulsing some heals early as their minions wave in for an early tower attack. Nice hit there on a rapid spraying locusts is the Anubis. I kept trying to say Agni, and I was like, that's not the right name. Team Red forming back up. Team Blue now 5 members. Anubis dropping that plague circle everywhere is going to be a good thing to do. A lot of tile control here from Team Red so far between Scylla, Agni, and Chernobog. Nice job there by the Anubis as well. Nice job again, Anubis, as he's able to wrap the Tiamat, and Agni sizzles a fireball into the back of his head. Great job there, team working down a Team Red kill. Team Blue down by 1, still defending well. Team Red hurt, but not out of it. Medusa, stone cold hit there, as Scylla is absolutely petrified out. Her teammates don't want to see the stoned remains, and they send that teammate packing. Now it's 4-4. Members aside, 4-3. Kills on the board. Anubis silenced by Nox. Latched. Damage coming in heavy and hard. Anubis able to get 1 from the kill. Medusa trades shots with him though. More damage. Red and Blue each side 1-1. Chernobog up in the air. He's looking for a quick kill here as he warps to the back. It's going to cost him. Medusa's able to pick a double up there. In a bad play by Chernobog. Bad use of his ult. I know what he's trying to do. It was clever, but he didn't have any support, and unfortunately he's not strong enough in the game yet to make that bold of a play. Nox, big damage there, but incoming is we've got more of Team Red. That's Hunbats. He's going to try and level that Tiamat. Looks like Scylla trying to use her ultimate, smash him with a car. Doesn't quite work. Team Red and Blue retiring their sides. Anubis laying that plague circle around again. There's Hunbats warping to Tiamat. He jumps in, jumps out. Nice job there, but Nox catching Chernobog. Chernobog warping away. Team Blue getting a quick top up of heals there, as you can see the meditation of Chiron going off. Team Red falling forward and back as the damage waxes and wanes. A nice move there as Medusa once more. You can see here the stone statue of the enemy player when she kills him with her ultimate. Nice job there. Tiamat now trying to sizzle one out too. Might pay for it though. Can't quite reach. Team Blue doing a good job there, clawing back into this one. Damage now being dealt, and Tiamat coming in very low into the back for the team. Unfortunately, wandering around the jungle cost them time in staying with the team and healing with them as well when they popped all their heals up. Let's see if that mistake comes back to haunt them. Team Blue gonna go collect that heal while it's up on the board. Team Red allows them to do so. It's not gonna do much for them, so probably a smart move just to let it happen. Looks like the Anubis trying to use his ultimate again. He's caught once more. Medusa's had his number on that a few times. Tiamat trying to get in there and get one more, but it's Hunbat's getting caught by the Chiron. Team Blue pulling away just a little bit now, 8-6. As Team Red is defending well, but not able to get much traction there. Nox able to catch very quickly. Canuck in the Chiron form there, but swiftly in was the Archer. And it looks like we got one more caught here. You see Agni running into the jungle. This is very dangerous. Agni now just going to add to the kills for Team Blue as he's caught and being pursued by the entirety of Team Blue. Nox latches him, finishes him off with no trouble. Team Blue starting to dispatch very handily Team Red, mostly because of the 1-2 plays that Team Red is making right now, where they're not collecting 5 aside, defending and then going in. Let's see if they can collect up here. Team Blue has 4, looks like 3 on Red. And the 5th member of Team Blue shows up. They should press this right now. Let's see what happens. More of Team Red's members showing up here as you see Hunbat's warping into the enemy. He's going to use his ability there. Agni just showing up, unfortunately not able to get much damage in. And Scylla dropping a little bit of damage there, but not hitting anyone. Agni, more attacks, more fire. Couple of misses. Not bad, though, as Team Red starting to repress the issue again here. They're full strength. Team Blue retreating back for more heals. Medusa, ultimate ready. She's been absolutely on point with that so far. Let's see what happens here. If she's able to catch Team Red once more. She's done it a couple of times. Team Blue sizing up the situation. Uller moving around. The heal on the map on the right. Team Red ignoring the heal is Hunbat's. He should have picked that up long ago just to get that either A, off the map, or B, that timer ticking. It's a very dangerous thing letting that sit there. Anubis dropping his damage down. Not able to pick much up. There's Medusa's stall attack. She's used it well. And Uller this time is able to take advantage, as the stunning attack of Medusa has been the catalyst in every situation so far. If Team Red wants to win this, they're going to have to just jump in and absolutely horseplay Medusa right back to the Stone Age. That's going to be the easiest situation for them, because that's been the catalyst of all of the attacks for Team Blue. Getting them into this fight and out of this will be Medusa. How they handle that Gorgon is going to be the key. Tiamat damages the floor. It shows no effect. Medusa, more shots there. She peppers the Hunbat's with a little bit of damage. Nox not able to get a latch on the enemy Anubis. He's trying to get some damage in the lane gods there. They're trying to form back with the middle lane here. As you can see, Uller getting a quick shot there. Uller now taking another burst damage from Scylla. She smells blood. She goes for it. Nice hit there. She gets a 1-2. Here comes Medusa. This is going to be a nice big burst of damage. Anubis takes one more. That's a good claim there for Team Red. Chiron has an answer in the form of a double. Red needs to press here a little bit as Tiamat's low. Nice shot there, as once more this match, Agni has had a fireball for Tiamat's skull. Great move there, Agni. Team Blue now on the back foot. Anubis trying to make a wrap attack, doesn't work. You can see the heal here at the back for Team Blue. Nox decides to attack for it. Pings the map. Chiron decides this is a good idea. They're going to go for it. Red, hesitant, not stupid in this case though. Too low and not a lot of tanks. You want to make sure that any attack is an absolute attack. They're going to take the heal. Chiron or Chernobog smartly just grabs it and returns right back to the team. Very smart move there, as Chernobog tries to now defend his teammate getting caught in the lane there. Chernobog takes a huge hit there, but is absolutely fantastic in getting out of that. Nox stunning, wrapping, and stalling Agni. He dashes away fast as he can, but not fast enough. Chiron able to hit him with that number 2 ability as he had tagged him just ever so slightly. Medusa, stone cold attack on that Anubis and puts him down like a dog. Medusa, absolutely fantastic in this one so far as she has led the way for her team. You see now Team Red's tower taking some hits. The minions now dispatched easily. That tower for Team Red it should be just Team Blue just jumps in and kicks it out. There's not much there for it. You see Hunbats wrecking, absolutely wrecking Nox's Scylla. A double, she's gonna go for a triple. Let's see. Great hits there, 700 damage aside on those players from the Scylla defending that tower with her last breath. Medusa stalling her. This is gonna put away, oh, nice one there from Hunbats. A jump kick pickup there. Chernobog flies in. What a play! What a play from Chernobog, flying in from nowhere and picking that up from the tower, from the fountain. Great play there by Chernobog. Medusa defends with her ultimate. The minions of Red now coming in. They're going to attack this tower, I think. Smart move. Medusa running to the back. She's got Nox coming in fairly quickly here. A wrap from Anubis, lasering Medusa. She's dashing away, but just picking her up with a tag is Anubis just enough to get that tower down as Red returns control of this match to their grasp. You can see the tower of their team. It's black on the map for all the damage it took, but it's still standing. 19-4 for Team Blue. Team Red now leading with gold in hand by the total of just 1,000. Team Blue forming back. Team Red 4 up and holding on to the little middle lane. Chernobog grabs the heal, decides to come back for it. Nice big damage there on each side. Nox delivering one and Tiamat taking the other. Agni, more dropkick hits from the sky on Tiamat. Agni more hits there as he's using that ultimate ability very effectively. Uller and Tiamat defending for Blue. Nox coming into stall, gets one, it's Agni. Huge hit there as Nox and Scylla trade hits, taking one of each team's away, keeping the playing field level. It's 3v4, but the 4th is on the way for Red. Medusa, ultimate ready. She's gonna cast it soon here, but she's caught by Anubis, and a big hit there from Nox. More trading shots. Scylla, another ultimate ability, but just shy of enough to finish off Uller. This time coming in, though, it's Hunbats warping to the back there. Great move by the monkey as he picks up a kill there. Team Red now using their advantage. Scylla, a fantastic burst damage effect there from Team Red. What a great game they're having now as they are turning this around. It's 21-18, but Red is going to press the tower here. Chiron defending for all he can. Team Red doing a great job holding on to this position. Team Blue getting a couple of their team members back. This time it's Tiamat and Chiron defending. The tower now taking its damage as the minions show up. A lot of damage here on that tower. It's going to go. There it is. The ultimate of Tiamat wraps up Hunbats and just cooks him for a little bit. With magical damage, Tiamat leaps in, tries to smash attack. Hunbats returns fire and rallies the fans to it. Another dodging attack there from Chiron as he tries to put away Monkey Man. Hunbats, it doesn't work. Uller, smelling blood, charges Agni, crashes in. It's not gonna work. Medusa, stone attack again. Nearly catches Team Red, but it's going to be Chiron who does. The pursuit of Blue now as Team Red is healing on the charge. It looks like Scylla able to catch one. Agni, or rather Anubis, another. As teams Red and Blue are trading shots. Nice job there with the pickup as Hunbats, as they're able to absolutely maul Team Blue. It's 2v2 now. Hunbats and Anubis wrapping and then slaying Chiron. Nox left alone in the split. Nice job there, Team Blue. Nox picking it up here, maybe. Oh, very close to evening the affair. Team Red, 2 members, minions, and Phoenix for Team Blue to fight. Nice hit there from the Anubis as he absolutely bakes the Nox and bugs and finishes that one up. The minions of Team Blue now all that stand in the way. Not anymore. Hunbats takes the trip back on the Phoenix. Tiamat forms up, and it looks like Anubis is going to go for a walk and get a heal. Team Blue forming back together. Team Red's Anubis and Chernobog now here with some lane minions. And they didn't quite get the Phoenix. That's okay. They do still control a lot of the lane because this narrow position here, this is where the heal shows up. And if you want to control the game, you want to control up to that position, because that means all of that team has to heal. It's completely up to the members. Nothing can come from the additional stuff you'll find on the map. Tiamat almost caught in Chernobog's little dash, or diamond attack there, but it's Anubis with a sizzling baking attack. Medusa returning fire. Great job. Anubis with a line attack just about gets her sizzled by Scylla. She has a response with a car to the skull. Tiamat's brains have been absolutely just lambasted across this map everywhere. It's been left out to dry. Chiron trying for his ultimate. He's got a good attack, a good thing. Maybe. No. Wow. Just in time. You see those heals coming up for Team Red. Great moves as they are able to square this one away again. Team Red healed up and ready to go is 4. 3 for Blue and a Phoenix. Medusa, no ultimate yet. We'll watch for it to be ready. When it is, she'll come in with a sizzle attack like she has, I'm sure. Chiron puts away Anubis. That's a devastating loss for Team Red. They're going to try and take on the tower. Nox defending well as the Agni is caught fighting. There's no chance for Team Red to make any headway on the Phoenix here as the Medusa picks another quick and easy kill up. Team Red starting to lose their composure a little here as Chernobog and Scylla wisely taking leave of that situation. 2v5. Each one should make a split. Looks like that's what they're doing here. This is a wise move for Red. Each one should be able to get a heal off the map. Each heal provides a boost of speed, and each player has a dash. Chiron unfortunately caught there, you see. I'm not really sure if that was a fair one as his back was turned. That should have made him immune to the ultimate of Medusa. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to matter as Team Blue railroads over the tower of Team Red. Scylla still standing, though. That's a good place to be. Team Red only losing 1 tower. Nice shot there from Scylla, absolutely wailing on Medusa. Great solo effort from Scylla as she's got Agni in tow. Agni coming in to cook a Tiamat, and he does. He said, I've had meteor, Tiamat. How about floor barbecue? Yum. Team Red, Scylla chasing. Her ultimate's burned, but now they've got Chernobog. He might ult from the fountain again. Let's see what he does. There it is. Nox powering up and delivering a nice shot there to Scylla. Anubis has an answer for Chiron. And you can see here as the Team Blue members form to the Phoenix. Nox tries to deliver some damage on Anubis, but Anubis has an answer instead for them in the form of those spraying locust attacks. Nox is the only defender for another 10 seconds. Surrender vote started. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here. I do believe this is a fairly even match. I don't feel either team should be surrendering at this point. Medusa, nice move there, but everyone's back turned this time. Lucky play, couple hits, and that Phoenix is gone. There it is. Blue now needs to do a great job picking this up, and they can be right back in it. Hunbats, very low, but running. 29 are the kills. Scylla coming back for Team Red. Chiron for Blue. Now Uller also. Nox uses her ultimate. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but just enough to make them back up a little. Team Red in a bit of trouble here as they're a 5v4 situation, but the Phoenix is down. It's an area for them to fight. Medusa, some heavy hits there on Agni, and he thought he could go toe-to-toe with her. He could not. Absolutely not. As Uller leaps forward, catching one more there. That looks like Anubis, and more catching here as Team Red is reeling a little bit. The only ones left alive, again, it seems, is the Chiron, or excuse me, the Chernobog and the Scylla. They seem to have been the ones recognizing the momentum of the play there and wisely turn and ran and not turn, ran, and fought. It doesn't always work that way. Blue now 5 up. Red has 2. Nox, big damage there. Tiamat tries to do the same. Chernobog defending with Scylla. Unfortunately, Scylla taken out quickly, and Tiamat locking in there with the Uller is the Chernobog deciding Team Red out and dropping their tower. Team Red now on the defensive and gonna need to find a way to defend their Titan from the advance of Team Blue. Agni going in solo. That's gonna cost him. Not a smart play. Medusa very much has given her team a chance to win this with her singular play. Another surrender vote has started. I think this one's on the side of Team Red now. And it looks like, I think each team tried to surrender this match once. You can see Medusa now rampaging, and that'll be it. As we've got one of Team Red there, that's Hun Bats. Maybe not. Nice job there, Hun Bats, defending amazingly, staying alive, and just long enough to make sure the Titan stays alive. He's doing his darndest, and he's able to pick one up there on Chiron. It may be enough. Let's see what happens. The Chiron comes in and, Chernobog comes in with the Scylla, but not quite enough. Very, very close to actually being able to pull that one off. Unfortunately, not able to. A great ending, though, as Team Blue claims that one. Fantastic end. Team Red, yeah, nobody wanted to engage. Team Red was having a tough time really getting together there and forming up and getting those attacks to happen. If it was one player at a time, it was 5 on the other team, and that was happening fairly consistently. But Red actually had a lot of chances there to put the damage down. And you can see here, actually, this is a great example in the assists. 79 to 61. That's a very close game. That's a very close game. But it ultimately came down to, like, each team had good players, but the teamwork of Red just a little less than the teamwork of Blue. And in this case, I will absolutely say the singular effort of Medusa was such a clutch difference maker. Her ultimates were timely, they were effective, and they would usually lead not to just 1 or 2, but usually 3 or almost 4 deaths. And a very consistent shift in lane presence. A great play there from Yeah. Scylla kept you guys in the game longer than you should have. You know what? There was a lot of great plays on each team, and the Anubis, and you did actually right at the end there with that nice launching attack. That was really good stuff. Good games all around. Gotta say, very much enjoyed this week's edition of Friday Night Smite. Canuck, thank you for letting us follow you in the camera ship again. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, 4 wins and a loss. That's a good one to take. 80%. Fuck yeah. Tomorrow, it's Cities Skylines. It happens at 11 o'clock. I'd love to see you guys then. Until then, have a great night. And thanks for joining me.